Trump's tariffs create fear in Stalin. Special financial relief package requested from center. Just imagine. A state known for its development, industries, and employment. A state that has given India one of its strongest industrial foundations. Suddenly, the everyday life of millions of its people begins to shake because of a foreign decision. An order passed abroad, and its echo felt deep within. This is not a fictional story, but one of the biggest economic realities of today's India. The United States has announced an increase in tariffs on imported goods from India, and this has left states like Tamil Nadu restless. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressing serious concern over the issue, and has demanded a special financial relief package from the center. The big questions are, will these tariffs shake India's economy? And will the livelihood of millions of families be put at risk? Today, we will dive deep into this subject. But before that, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you always get our latest updates first. So, without any delay, let's begin today's discussion. You should know that America's decision is no small matter. There is a strong possibility that the existing 25% tariff will be doubled to 50%. Now think, when a product suddenly faces double taxation, its price will rise, making it more expensive in the international market, and buyers will naturally look for cheaper alternatives. This is the crisis India faces today. In the last financial year, India exported goods worth $434 billion, of which 20% went to the US, but for Tamil Nadu, the numbers are even bigger. The state exported goods worth $52 billion, and 31% of that went solely to America. The meaning is clear. If the US closes its doors, Tamil Nadu's industries and its workers will be the hardest hit. Tamil Nadu is often called the industrial state. Its industries make a major contribution to the country's GDP. But this tariff crisis has struck first and hardest at labor-intensive industries. These include textiles and garments, machinery and auto components, gems and jewelry, leather and footwear, marine products and chemicals. Take textiles for example. Tamil Nadu alone contributes 28% of India's total textile exports. Around 7.5 million people are connected to this industry here. If American tariffs rise, it is estimated that 3 million jobs will be immediately at risk. And this is not just a number. It is the reality of families whose entire lives depend on this industry. In his letter, Chief Minister Stalin clearly stated that this crisis is not only the state's problem, but the nation's problem. Reduced export competitiveness means foreign buyers will shift towards other countries. For example, Bangladesh, Vietnam, and Cambodia are already giving India tough competition in the textile industry. If Indian products become more expensive, these countries will become the cheaper alternatives, and our exporters will be pushed out of the market. The result will be factory shutdowns, mass layoffs, and a devastating blow to the state's economy. But in the midst of this crisis, Stalin didn't just express concern, he also suggested solutions. He urged the Prime Minister to announce a special financial relief package similar to the one during the COVID period. He proposed a temporary moratorium on repayment of principal amounts so that industries could get some breathing space. In addition, he demanded reforms in the GST structure. Specifically, he suggested implementing a uniform 5% GST across the entire production chain of man-made fiber. According to him, the current inverted duty structure is damaging to the industry. Another key demand is the removal of import duty on cotton. Cotton is the backbone of the textile industry. If raw material is expensive, the finished fabric will also be costly, and India will lose its competitive edge. This is why Stalin believes making cotton cheaper is essential. Along with this, he proposed an interest subsidy scheme, which would help affected exporters maintain liquidity and reduce costs. He also emphasized that India must quickly move towards free trade agreements and bilateral deals. This would help reduce the risks of highly tariffed markets. Countries like the US must be engaged in balanced and beneficial agreements so that Indian industries get long-term stability. In his letter, Stalin also acknowledged and appreciated the efforts of the central government. He expressed support for the ongoing work towards a mutually beneficial trade deal with the US and assured full backing of Tamil Nadu to the center stance of protecting national interests. However, he made it clear that Tamil Nadu's economic structure is so heavily dependent on the American market that any hike in tariffs will directly affect millions of jobs in the state. Just think, when a state's chief minister says that 3 million jobs are at risk, it no longer remains just a state's problem. It becomes a matter of national concern. India's export sector is already facing challenges in global competition, dollar-rupee imbalance, international political tensions, and now the added pressure of American tariffs have made the situation even more difficult. Tamil Nadu's manufacturing sector today stands at a crossroads. With the right policies, it can be saved. Without them, it could face the biggest crisis in its history. And when industries stumble, the first to suffer will be the working-class families, the very people who keep factories running with their daily labor. Families whose children go to school, whose kitchens depend on wages from these factories. If these jobs vanish, it won't just be an economic crisis, it will lead to social instability as well. Stalin has appealed to the Prime Minister to consult with the relevant ministries and industry bodies and take immediate steps. He warned that if timely action is not taken, the state's manufacturing sector will be trapped in an unprecedented crisis. And this crisis will not remain confined to Tamil Nadu alone. It will affect the credibility and capacity of India's entire export sector. Today, the situation is such that America's tariffs have shaken India's export sector. Tamil Nadu, the country's largest hub for textiles and garments, is feeling the deepest blow. Sectors like machinery, auto components, jewelry, footwear, and marine products are also under severe pressure. If timely relief is not provided, it will deal a major setback to India's Make in India ambition. Now, the real question is how the central government will respond to this challenge. Will a special financial relief package be announced? Will there be reforms in the GST framework? Will duties on raw materials be reduced? And most importantly, will India be able to firmly put forward its terms in trade negotiations with the United States? But the story doesn't end here. This is not just about Tamil Nadu or even India. It's also about the global system, where decisions taken by powerful nations can shake the very foundations of small and medium economies. The ultimate question remains, will India be able to protect its industries and its workers from this crisis?
Something new. Do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.